Terence Bud Crawford. If you have questions, raise your hand.
Terence, Andreas here from the Sporting News. Just talked to Errol. He said he hopes to get the rematch, and he would like to have the rematch at 154 pounds. Are you interested in moving up in weight for the rematch, or does it have to be at 47?
It definitely don't have to be at 47. Like I said, you know, I'm in a hurt business. 47 was kind of hard for me too. I was already talking about moving up in weight and challenging Charlo. So 54 wouldn't be outreach of anything.
One follow-up with...
Listen, people, man. Honestly, I've got tears in my eyes. Genuinely. Earlier, a few minutes ago, when I heard this for the first time. Let me start again. Listen, yeah. I just put a video out reacting to the fight. In the last 10 minutes of the video, I talked about how the rematch should go down. And this guy Crawford, man, honestly. It sounds moist, yeah, but I'm in awe. I've got to be real here, man. He ain't a corny. In this day and age, yeah, when there's so many corny people out there, man. Like, this guy just, oh man, he just real with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he real. He ain't a fake dude. So many fake ass people out here. Do you know what I'm saying? He want to be the best. You know what I mean? Look at this. Look. You see that? Yeah, it's not no fake thing. I can't explain it, man. I feel my skin's just electric. This dude a real dude. Yeah, in a world full of fake ass people. Fake everywhere. Fake gangster. Fake hard men. Oh, my name Jake Paul. I'm from Ohio. You a clown. You a soft pussy like everyone else. Yeah? You ain't doing none in there. Big corny ass dude. All the other ones as well. Oh, my name Dilly. I'm a yarder. You a pussy. You ain't no Crawford. Yeah, this guy, in this day and age as well, someone like AJ would say, oh, well, the contract, Eddie Hearn said the contract said this, that, the other. You know what I mean? That's whack. Even Katie Taylor. I've got to be honest, people. Even Katie Taylor. Yeah? Chantel Cameron beat her ass. And Katie Taylor, oh, I want the rematch at the same weight. Oh, sorry, no, that's not, what was it? Yeah, I beat her ass. Chantel Cameron beat Katie Taylor's ass, yeah. And then Chantel Cameron said, I want to take your belts now. I want to do it at your weight. So you got no excuse. Katie Taylor, oh, well, Eddie Hearn put it in the contract, so whack. That's not real. Yeah? He took your soul. And Terence Crawford, despite taking Errol Spence's soul, he out here. There's no benefit to Crawford at all, apart from pure greatness. Pure, unadulterated greatness, people. Yeah? We are in the presence of a leader right now. Yeah? He don't be doing all this, don't get me wrong. He got money, but he don't be doing all the rah-rah Floyd Mayweather rubbish, Andrew Tate. Oh, I've got 20 Bugattis. Whack. Like, weird ass dude. Yeah? Oh, my name Andrew Tate, I'm a real man, but look at my car. You're a woman, is what you is. Women wear shiny shoes and shiny rings. Do you understand? He out here leading with what he be doing. He a family man as well, for what it's worth. Time Booth's made some weird videos. Terence Crawford's wife isn't the hottest. Listen, man, he a real dude. That's all I can say. I'm fake, ain't gonna lie to you. If I was in Terence Crawford's position, I'd be doing the most. I'm gonna be real, but this just shows you how real Crawford is. Yeah, he really doing it. He really actually a man. He holding the line. Yeah, if I was Terence Crawford, I'd be beating all the females out there. Messy. Look at the guy. He just a real dude. And like I said, it brings tears to my eye. There ain't no one like this in the game. There's very rare. Yeah? He whooped on dude, and he has every right to say, oh, there's no, again, what benefit is there to Crawford of going up to 154? You only give Errol Spence some chance. I still think he gets beat. Crawford himself just said there that the weight cut weren't that good for me either. Which is crazy. And for what it's worth, I think Terence Crawford can whoop on Canelo as well. I do. I think Canelo gonna gas after 5 rounds, and he ain't no Bivol. Terence Crawford is not no Bivol who just gonna pity. Terence Crawford gonna be lighting dude up with his big slow feet. Yeah? I genuinely think 140, 147, 154, 160, 168. That's what I think we're gonna see this guy do. 175, too big. I think Beterbiev and Bivol just they will be too big. I'd have thought, but who knows? Do you know what I mean? Like, this guy, an alien. Yeah? Somehow he said himself, and again, people before the fight were saying that Terence Crawford was looking drained. I have to be real, when I was looking at the pictures, I was shocked at how drained Crawford looked. I thought that it was going to be Spence that looked drained. Now, obviously, Spence's performance looked drained, but just think, if Terence Crawford's drained at 147, what's he going to be doing at 160? Full of beans. You know, and the man's 36 years old as well, people. Like, this is mad. In a way, it's a shame. I do think, yeah, it's a shame that it's a shame that so much time was wasted, really. Do you know what I mean? So much time was wasted. This guy's the real deal. He is the old school. I'd say he's the old new school. He up there. It's not a case of old school. He's again, the greatest of all time, bottom line. And this kind of attitude as well. Not no corniness, no politicking. Oh, but, you know, it's in my benefit. Oh, but Eddie Hearn told me that it's in my benefit, Katie Taylor, to keep it at the weight so that I can keep my belt. So that's whack. I'm sorry. It's whack, people. Yeah? Whack. Oh, but if I lose to Chantel Cameron again, and Eddie Hearn's got the contract, and all these weird contract fans call themselves sport fans. Oh, but YB, it's in the contract, YB. Oh, but Eddie Hearn's got a contract. I don't care about Eddie Hearn's corny contract. I care about this. Yeah? Just pureness, man. He really out here living it, not just talking it like all the goofballs on the internet. Do you understand? You don't be doing, you know what I mean? You don't be doing all the rah-rah rubbish, either. I don't even mind people doing the rah-rah if they doing like this. Yeah? Oh, my name's Jake Paul, I'm from Ohio. Where was that then when Tommy was in there? He was in there looking at the floor, bowling shots over. You weren't fighting, you just weren't doing it. You just weren't. You weren't even fighting like Errol Spence, trying to find a way. Errol Spence, people critique me, oh, YB, what did you expect these guys to do? Try and find a way. Yeah, watch Errol Spence. Errol Spence, regardless of skill, we didn't see so much skill from Errol Spence. What we did see, which is what we don't see from 99.9% of fighters today. Oh, YB, you got to give him credit for jumping in the ring. I ain't got to do shit, truth be known. I ain't got to do nothing. Yeah, I give Errol Spence max credit, 10 out of 10. Again, yeah, brought tears to my eyes watching a man who, out on his luck, and he's still trying to find a way. Down 4 times. He desperate to try and find a way. He desperate to stay in there. No, well, my name's AJ, and it's hard to be people. AJ after the Usyk fight. Oh, it's hard being a 250-pound man fighting someone 220 pounds. You goofball. Yeah? If I was in control of the sport, I'd have sacked him there and then, banned him from the sport. You are a goofball. Sit down and go and do some more modelling on Hugo Boss. Yeah? And all these other corny channels out there, like, there's a reason. Oh, YB, you're so harsh. YB, what are you doing with your life? I don't care. Yeah? I know my situation. You don't see me parading around like I'm a fake fighter. Yeah? And it's so important to... Oh, YB, AJ's great, and he's won belts before. I don't care about 20 belts that exist today. Yeah? That don't mean nothing to me. This means something. What's in your heart? Anyone can nick a belt from Dominic Brazil. Come on, people, get serious here. Oh, YB, your life's bad, and AJ nicked a belt from Dominic Brazil. Come on. Yeah? You want to put AJ nicking a belt from Dominic Brazil in there with no, or Spence? No, we're not doing that, people. So AJ's not a king. All these other groupals aren't kings. Oh, king, you gonna come back, king? No. Yeah, Terence Crawford a king. Errol Spence a king. Yeah, riding it and going out to the wheels fall off, and then not being weirdo after the fight. Terence Crawford beat the guy's ass. Why wouldn't he want to go up there and beat him up some more, a different weight? Yeah, other guys don't have this, people. They don't do it like that. They just don't. They don't do it. They don't. They talk about doing it. They want all the... People want, stop being harsh, YB. People want all the accolades and don't want to do none of the work. And listen, I'm not saying... Am I worthy of any accolades? Absolutely not. But what is it? You fell off. Yeah, these guys are no good in that sense. You're fake Fugazi. You're not a fighter. You're a pretty looking boxer. Call it what it is. You don't really want to get stuck in. You don't. Yeah? So how dare you put yourself... People consider, but people act like boxing, yeah, it's a protected species. You just have to get in the ring and that makes you a fighter. No, it does not, people. And I'm tired of it. It's a disrespect to the real dudes like this who are really living it. Everyone who gets in the ring isn't doing this. Yeah? You've got pretty looking cornballs, AJ, Ryan Garcia, and you've got the real deal, Spence and Crawford. It's not about skills either. I don't care about skills. Not at all. Errol Spence clearly wasn't the most skilled, was he? He come to fight. He tried to find a way. He was getting clowned on. He's still getting up, trying to find a way. That's all you can do it sometimes. You've got to try and fight your way out. Yeah, Errol Spence looked like he was in a bad dream. He still fights some more. Yeah? So don't tell me about Floyd Mayweather. He don't know about this, about GOAT. He a goofball. Another one of them ones. Oh, I'm old and my hands hurt. Sit down somewhere and be quiet about GOAT. How dare you? That's how I feel. How dare you? When there's dudes like Crawford out here and Spence. Well, Crawford's so good, he don't have to show no real heart. But he got it in him, though. He got it in him. There was times that Spence had some success and Crawford comes straight back fighting. Yeah, go back and watch Floyd in his prime, people. Oh, he's hurt his hand. Go watch Floyd in his prime versus De La Hoya. Where do you see that? Where do you see Floyd get hit and want to fight someone? He didn't want to fight. He looked shook in that fight, truth be known. Several times he's like, oh, he looked shook, scared to death of De La Hoya. Washed up De La Hoya with no cardio. Yeah? He wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't fighting in his prime 2007. And he ran off into retirement. Yeah? What happened to that, people? But Floyd's the great YB. Floyd fought De La Hoya, had a rematch clause. De La Hoya executed it. He ran off into retirement for 18 months and waited it out and came back and fought Marquez. That's your go. Oh, but YB's got a Bugatti. I don't care about your Bugatti. I just don't. Some of you man love it. Oh, YB's got money. Makes no difference to me at all. Yeah, you man can stay sucking off cars. I'll suck this off. 100%. I'll suck a real dude off. I'm not sucking no fake dude off. What am I going to do that for? Make no sense. Make it make sense, people. Fake ass dude. Wannabe dude. Floyd a wannabe. Yeah, and De La Hoya himself was weight drained. Floyd weight drained De La Hoya down to one, what was it? Either way, gut weight somewhat, gut weight. If Floyd beat De La Hoya so handedly, yeah, why didn't he go up? De La Hoya was complaining, oh, I was old, I was weight drained or whatever. Why didn't Floyd go up then? So you know what, De La Hoya, I don't want no excuse. That's what Crawford. Now Crawford's respectful, and he didn't say that, but essentially what you heard here is Terence Crawford saying, I got no problem whooping on that ass at 154. Could be good for me too. Yeah? Why can't Katie Taylor say, listen, she was the bigger fighter and I got no problem whooping on her in my own weight. That's what greatness is. Greatness isn't hiding behind weird things that Eddie Hearn makes up or managers make up. Be a man or a woman, whatever you want to call it. Have something about you. Don't be strategizing. Ooh, if I lose to Chantel Cameron twice, then she'll take my belts. What? No. You're not. I'm sorry, you're not a fighter. You're just not. Yeah, and again, I don't care about the cornballs out there. Oh, YB. Eddie Hearn's good with... Oh, YB, she's got a rematch clause on it. It says that she can... I couldn't give a F about that. The fact that some silver spoon cornball Eddie Hearn put a rematch clause in there, what's that mean to nothing? I ain't got no substance. That ain't doing nothing for no one. Just means you're a weirdo. You ain't a fighter, bottom line. You're not. Yeah? You're not. No fighter can get whooped at a heavier weight and then save their belts and politic. Same as Canelo. I'm sorry, people. Canelo ain't a fighter either. Bivol whooped his ass at 175 and said to him, I want to come for your belts now. Yeah? Mr. Hardpack, oh, my name Canelo, I fight everyone. He shook. He politicking. Cornball. He not a fighter. He not real. He fake. Fugazi. And instead he's fighting a 154-pound dude. Yeah? Not real. Even Triple G. Let's go Triple G now. Well, since we started down this route, let's start with Triple G. Here's another one. Triple G, in especially the last two Canelo fights, he didn't go out fighting like Spence, did he? Now, as it happens, I had money on the line in this third fight. I made some money. About 500, 600 bucks, I think it was. So, even though it directly benefited me, still, Triple G went in there. He didn't go out fighting, did he? He didn't go out trying to find a way to win against Canelo. No, he kind of, don't really want to get hit. Don't really want to get hurt. Errol Spence, he rolled it to the wheel fall off. Yeah, a lot of these guys give people credit. Oh, he's a warrior. Yeah, oh, Triple G a warrior. He's not a warrior, people. He's not. He ain't doing it like this, like Errol Spence was doing it. Yeah. And even with the Terence Crawford thing about the weight thing, Triple G, the big warrior, yeah. When Andre Ward was kicking ass at 168, Triple G, Mr. Big Warrior, yeah. Oh, black fighters don't sell and corny. Yeah, Triple G a cornball. Nothing wrong with that. But don't put him in. He ain't in this. He ain't in this. He ain't in this one, people. He just ain't. He ain't in this conversation between these two men. Triple G's now. I've never seen Triple G in a close fight and just try and find something. Which one? I guess he only really had one close fight against Canelo, two fights, and he never put it all on the line, did he? Even Canelo, to be honest, Canelo's good at beating people up. When Canelo was getting beat up by Bivol, where was the Errol Spence about him? Yeah, where was he saying, I've got to find a way to? He ain't got that. He's another fake new age dude. Bottom line, that's just what it is. Anyone can win. Anyone can win a fight they're winning. Who can't do that? Who in the history of the game can't win a fight they're winning? Yeah, Canelo can punch up Plant. But when you're down on your luck, what do you do then? Oh, Canelo look like he's about to cry. He starts backing up. Ooh, ooh. And then he starts celebrating. Because do you know what I mean? Like, that's whack. Jumping on the ropes, trying to pretend that he can get a fake robbery. Cornball. Yeah, carrot top looking ass. Get him out of it. Another fake dude. There's nothing wrong. And in today's age, that's why I feel in tears. Because in today, it's a normal thing. Maybe even back in the day, not even these days. Most people are corny. Yeah, that's the bottom line. Nothing wrong with that, but it's like, stop pretending you're a fighter, you're not. You're just another cornball who can box a bit. That's the truth. These guys are corny cornballs who can box a little bit. They ain't fighters. They ain't got that spirit. Do you understand? They wouldn't be doing this otherwise. They don't love it like that. Who here watches Canelo and Bivol and tell me that he was loving it in there? And I'm not saying, obviously, Spence wasn't loving it, but he loved the, you know what I mean? There was never a point, you look at Spence and you look at him, obviously, when he's getting punched up and he's about to be knocked over, there's nothing you can do. Yeah? When you're about to be knocked down, no one can fight through that as such. But every time he got back up again, he's fighting some more. It was completely ineffective. He's still trying to fight. Do you understand? Still trying to fight. Even when it was rained off, it wasn't a fake, it wasn't an AJ one. AJ versus Ruiz, yeah? AJ's like, the referee's doing this, and AJ's like, you know what I mean? When Errol Spence got waved off, he actually got up and wanted to fight. There was no, like Ryan Garcia kind of thing. Ryan Garcia gets put down by Tank, and he's like taking the knee, and he's looking at the count, and then the count gets to 10, and he gets up and like, oh, you fake ass dude, just come out and say I'm pretty. Same as AJ with Ruiz. Yeah? To be fair to AJ, I'll give him some credit for the Vlad fight. He got put down, but he did go corny. He got put down and then ran around for a round, but still he came back, so fair play for that. But that's the only fight. The only fight AJ really showed much resilience is that fight. Again, and it's well known within boxing, it's like on top fighters. Most people are on top fighters. Most people look good beating someone up. But that's why I don't call them fighters. They're pretty boxers. Yeah, oh, I can look good beating someone up, which is what anyone can do. Yeah, anyone can do that. I've never seen someone look bad beating someone up. What, you know what I mean? What these men have, man. It's just different. It's different. I've never felt this way before. Bottom line. I've never felt this, do you know what I mean? I've never felt this kind of energy, man, before. And it's just, for me, this sealed it as well. I was a bit worried, I can't lie to you. I was a bit worried after the fight when I heard about Spence. I was, again, in my first video on this topic, an hour or two ago, I was worried. I talked about the rematch clause. I talked about what weight it'd be. And I was worried that I didn't want, or I wasn't sure what kind of guy Crawford was. I should have known, but I thought, well, especially when you've been conditioned by this game recently. We've been conditioned by rematch clauses. We've been conditioned what some goofy dude in a suit tell him to do. You're a grown man or a grown woman, but you're going to listen to what some goofy dude who... Eddie Hearn wouldn't know nothing about fighting. He just don't. Yeah? His dad put him on, and who can't do that? Who can't run a business your dad give you? Everyone can do that. Easiest life in the world. I'm not knocking it. Someone got to do it, but I'm just calling a spade. Some corny dude who never fought a day in his life is going to tell you what to do with your life. No. Yeah? No, that's just a no for me. Meaning, after having all that conditioning, oh, the rematch clause says this, YB. Yeah, but he shouldn't have signed it then. You muppet. But after all that conditioning, I thought, I just hope Crawford don't come out like a Canelo. Yeah, well, it happens or like a Katie Taylor. Oh, it's at my weight, or it's at the same weight, or not at all. You know what I mean? That just kills it for me. That tells me that, you know, that tells you ain't really about it. And Crawford won as well. Crawford had every right. Like I said, Crawford had every right to keep Errol Spence where he was and punch him up some more. But what is that? What is that about a man who says, it's like the old days when conquerors, they already have land. I don't even agree with it. I'm more of a hippie, but still, for what it's worth, you already have land, you already have resources, and you want to go and conquer some more. Yeah? It's not this like, yeah, it's not that conservative weird stuff. If I fight Bivol again at 175, then I've got a built-in excuse, and I can go back to 168 and pretend I'm the king. Who can imagine that? And Katie, I've got to say both of them, they're fake. It's Fugazi people. You're not real. Who can do that? You've just been beat by someone at their weight. They now want to come down to your prime weight, where you're meant to be the big king, and you say no because some dude in a suit told you he got it in writing. Yeah? That makes you a fake, people. You are not a warrior. You're sitting there politicking your way through a sport. Yeah, I can still keep my belts now. What? You're basically a fake champion, bottom line. Yeah? If I was in charge, Canelo would have been stripped at every belt. You've got a KO loss. Canelo has a KO loss at 168 against Bivol. That's just what the evidence shows. Why would you not want a rematch at your weight? You claim 175 was too much. Why would you not want the rematch at 168 at your weight? He wants it there. Weird Canelo fans say, oh yeah, but then everyone will blame him for weight training him. Fine, let him do that then. Let Canelo knock Bivol out at 168 and I'll say fair play. Canelo is clearly the daddy of one. That's what you have to prove. Prove it. Bivol's a grown man. If he can't make the weight and he comes in drained and gets knocked out, that's on him. That just shows that you're the daddy of 168. That shows Katie Taylor's the daddy of 135. What you don't do is, well, I don't want to drain him. Oh, that's what it is. All of a sudden, Canelo, who spent his whole career draining people with even Triple G, the first fight, he tried to do Triple G at 157 for the 160 belts. Like, Bivol ain't asking for a catch weight. Bivol said, I'm coming down to your weight. Oh, that's what Canelo was saying. Oh, man, weird ass dude. Yeah, fake dude. He's a fake, bottom line. It's a fake. That's what the evidence shows. Katie Taylor's a fake. Don't get me wrong, she's a great I'll call it what it is. Canelo is a great businessman. But when it came to it, yeah, Katie Taylor's a great businessman, but when it came to the crunch about seeking greatness, they're back to business. AJ, the same thing. Businessman, which is fine. But we got loads of them. Yeah, I don't need to celebrate a load of more businessmen. There's hundreds of them everywhere, thousands of them, millions of them. Anyone can be a businessman. What everyone can't be is a pure, unadulterated boss. Yeah? Errol Spence, his performance is boss-worthy. Terence Crawford, his behaviour is boss-worthy. And that's the end of that, people. Salute to these two men. And yeah, man, I'm gassed. I need some more of this, but it's not gonna come. But again, now I'm stoked for the rematch, 154. Now it's got some legs to it now, hasn't it? 147, right? But now I'm like, there's questions again, isn't there now? Obviously, Crawford's the heavy favourite, no doubt, but no one can deny Spence did look a bit iffy. So what happens if Spence comes in and his shots aren't as slow and he's got more power and he's got more beans? Yeah, this is proper. I'm gassed for this now. Anyway, people, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the button.